Alright, so as of lately, we've been focused more on COD on the channel, and we ain't really been doing other games and whatnot, mostly because COD has and always will be something huge for the channel, along with Star Wars and Marvel, DC, and all these other things, and these theories we spit out, well, I spit out sometimes, and I want to put my attention back on Star Wars for a moment. I probably will have some Star Wars gameplay if I'm talking about something, or if I'm just feeling like it's time for, some Star Wars, because I got the Star Wars Battlefront 2 back. I saw some people on TikTok and they was talking about getting the army back together, and I thought, might as well get these old bones out of retirement and see what they can do. And I'm pretty good at the tank. I'm pretty good in the tank, but I also hit my shots. We hit those on this channel. Don't you ever go thinking that we don't, okay? Don't you ever think. But for Star Wars right now, and I tend to let myself I've always been very blunt on the channel. Excessive swearing if it needs be. And I let my opinions be known that I do not like the sequel trilogy. I don't, in my opinion. I dislike it. If you like it, good for you. But for myself personally, I don't like it. And I also want to set the record straight. I do not like the direction Disney is going with Star Wars currently. Well, no, let me change that. I did make that video a while back. Right now with the video game Star Wars, I like what they're doing. I think that they did a good job finally releasing Star Wars from EA and giving it to Ubisoft, and now Ubisoft has a shot at becoming one of the having this iconic IP in their hands, and they can do something that could compete with it. I think that a lot of people would enjoy it. Hopefully we'll see something good come out of it, because EA did have that, I guess, decent Star Wars campaign for Battlefront 2. It was decent. It wasn't great. I did enjoy the point of view of the Elite Squad leaving. Well, some members of the Elite Squad leaving and joining the Rebellion. I did enjoy that very much. And it did it better than the sequel did with Finn. I'm going to be completely honest. If you feel as if you want to watch somebody who's in the Empire leave and then join the Rebellion, then Star Wars Battlefront 2 storyline campaign is the best one for it. It's got the female lead. She's very intelligent. It's very good gameplay. It even lets you control the Starfighter multiple times. Not Starfighter, TIE Fighter. And an X-Wing, actually. So I really recommend you go there. But let's get right into the real talk of it, okay? So when Disney bought Star Wars, one of the main things that I loved about Star Wars was Star Wars The Force Unleashed. I loved that game so much. I went and got Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2 immediately after I beat it, because I wasn't deep into video games as I was now. I was still a little country bumpkin, and I wasn't studying technology or all that. I was still readjusting. Even though I was in the city for like a minute, I was still stuck in my country ways, but I was still I decided to go ahead and do Star Wars Battlefront 2. And one of the main characters I loved, and one of the things I hated about Disney, was when they said they didn't want the Star Wars Legends. When Star Wars Legends was gone, that's when my distaste for Disney Star Wars immediately came into effect, because I felt as if all those characters, the potential for merchandise and movies and TV shows, had immediately went out the window. I feel as if that they could have used Legends to its fullest potential. They didn't have to get rid of it. They should have kept this canon. Now, I know some of you are like, well, maybe they should do what they did. They should have did what they did, because some characters in Legends is OP, like Starkiller. I know some of you thought that immediately. Starkiller is too OP. He literally ripped a starfighter out of the sky. First of all, right? Hold on. Starkiller, he died in the game. Okay, he died. You can look at it like that, alright? Starkiller died. He died, plain and simple, because it took place before Luke became the Jedi, and clearly he's dead. Because if Starkiller wasn't dead, I'm pretty sure Darth Vader would have been dead by now. So, if his Star Killer is dead, that basically proves that he isn't as OP as everybody says he is. Because let's be honest, right? Darth Vader only got what, one good arm left, and if the Force is how it works, which there are laws in place, it should work the way it works. Technically, it should be like 25%, even though he does use his anger and pain to get more. He shouldn't be as strong as Anakin Skywalker, which, if you play Battlefront 2, Anakin Skywalker is pretty much the most OP dude there is. I think he's the only hero besides Poe's Starfighter to have like the fifth ability. So the fourth ability thing. But if you're looking at it like that, right? That basically proves that he isn't as OP as he is. Yes, he did rip a Star Destroyer from the sky. But still, I know I probably got that wrong. Somebody, I don't care. But I still feel as if that this proves that he isn't as OP as he is. And that really leaves no excuse for him to be left out. Because his character was amazing. His story was amazing. And when Disney did the decisions they made, I felt as if other characters missed a huge opportunity to get their movies as well. Let's take, for instance, Asajj Ventress. Now, if you don't know who Asajj Ventress is, I don't know what to tell you. You need to watch the Clone Wars. Because I get it. Some people are like, I just want to watch the prequels and I just want to watch the original and the sequels. And I've watched all 9 and that's it. I'm good. I know all the movie stuff. If you really want an amazing experience, I recommend you watch the Clone Wars. Clone Wars with Asajj Ventress, Ahsoka Tano, Master Plo Koon, Mace Windu really gets a moment to shine and he shows what he's about. You get to see more Master Yoda, and when the Republic was really there, you get to see Obi-Wan, and you get to really see Anakin more. Those decisions, Captain Rex, Commander Cody, really the whole entire 501st Legion, 5s as well, especially Echo with the new Bad Batch. I haven't watched the Bad Batch. Still with Disney's decisions and how they made, I just decided not to even buy Disney Plus. But back to what I was saying. I feel as if that, yes, Ahsoka is getting her show. We know this. But I feel as if with The Mandalorian basically showing a bounty hunter doing good stuff, and with The Mandalorian, their whole lore and whatnot, Asajj Ventress, yeah, she did technically with the episode she had, pretty much had her own storyline, but there could be more to her. Because keep in mind, right? Who wouldn't want to see a bounty hunter with force abilities who has red lightsabers? People are going to think about that. Like, not many people, or if there are, but many people don't tend to really think about it. Asajj Ventress with her own show. Think about it, right? That's basically The Mandalorian on crack without the baby Yoda, because you have this female protagonist who's not afraid to kill, has the force, red lightsabers, is a good shot because she was in the Clone Wars and she knows what she's doing. Keep in mind, Legends is no longer canon, so we don't really know what's going on with Asajj Ventress anymore. Anything could really happen, and I feel as if there's a huge opportunity there that nobody's really taking. You could say, oh, she's just minding her own business, or her story would be boring. We've seen her at her peak. No, I believe that we could see more than that. We could see her. Alright, I'm gonna shoot you a theory. What if, right? Because we saw Asajj Ventress do the right thing in Clone Wars when she helped Ahsoka out, and Anakin even pulled up on her and showed her what's happening. We could be seeing Asajj Ventress battling herself, on should she remain the stone cold killer that she is, or would she turn into a, what would I say the community had always called it, a gray Jedi, where you're not on the good side, but you're not on the Jedi, but you're not on the Sith. And something else I would like to see, a lot of people were hunted down when the Empire came into power, because Darth Sidious, aka Emperor Palpatine, he remembered a lot of these characters. A lot of these people played important roles within the fall of the Republic and the rise of the Empire. Everybody did, including the Asajj Ventress. Emperor Palpatine, remember that he gave the order to Count Dooku to kill Asajj Ventress, let her die. I'm pretty sure if Count Dooku failed, which he did, she's still alive. Yes, they killed the witches on that planet. I forgot. Forgive me. You'll get over it. But I'm pretty sure that the moment she would reveal herself to the Force, imagine Inquisitors hunting her down, Darth Vader hunting her down. That would be an amazing show, because it would show her having to step up out of the bounty hunter and now go on the run, taking odd jobs here and there, while still having a bounty on her head, having to take jobs, dodge hunters, and still battling between the good and evil. That I would enjoy, because we've seen her do it in the Clone Wars. Again, she did the right decision while still getting paid for the job. She did both. And screwed over Boba, by the way. These are things that I wish Disney would take into account, for that there are more characters than what they have. And I know Filoni, with Filoni in there, he'll definitely take full advantage of everything that needs to be done. A lot of people are saying that, okay, yeah, the Bad Batch is like, we're scraping, because I watched Angry Joe's review of the Bad Batch. I didn't watch the Bad Batch, but he was like, they're scraping the bottom of the barrel. No, you're completely forgetting about Asajj Ventress. They can give her own show. If they can give Ahsoka her show, and her show is going to be Ahsoka, not a Jedi, not a Sith, but she's doing the right thing, we can see Asajj Ventress, not a Jedi, not a Sith, but doing bad things as being a bounty hunter. It's basically somewhat of a two sides of the same coin kind of thing, because both of these characters understand what it's like to lose their master through different circumstances that may be, but I would still rather want to see Asajj's point of view of the Republic turning into the Empire, and how it affects her and the bounty hunting work that comes with it. Now let's get into the video game aspect of it. I feel as if, okay, Disney's whole Lucas Play thing, I can get behind that. I can get behind that. I feel as if that there is more to do, but I also feel as if EA and Disney need to talk and make a Battlefront 3. I put this out on TikTok. A lot of people I asked the question, if they made a Battlefront 3, would you rather it stick to Disney's canon, or would you like it to be Disney canon and Legends to have more characters? But again, somebody said no, because Star Killer is too OP. Again, that's a gaming thing. You can't balance Star Killer. You will also have Darth Vader, Emperor Palpatine, and Anakin Skywalker, who could most definitely keep him in check. And I always make this theory of a third faction where you would have not Ahsoka Tano on the Jedi side, unless it's like Clone Wars timeline. Let's take, it's the end of the Republic. No, not even the end of the Republic. I made this theory, right? Where you would have a third faction, a bounty hunter faction, where you basically could have put Boba Fett, Jango Fett, Bosk, Asajj Ventress. You could have put all these characters who are bounty hunters, who are known bounty hunters. Cad Bane as well. You could have had these bounty hunters who could pick a side. Once you had enough credits, you could pick a side, and then they would either be on the side of the Jedi, and they have quips like, I better have my money at the end of this fight, win or lose, or they could pick the Sith side and just still have their quips. That I would enjoy, and I hope to see those as time goes on. I hope somebody takes the idea. Take it. You can steal it. I don't care. These are gaming things that I hope to see more of. Now, with the success of Jedi Fallen Order and Star Wars Squadrons too, it shows EA that a lot of people still like story-driven games. You don't need online stuff anymore. You don't have to focus all your transactions on that. Especially if it's Star Wars and you have this great storyline. A lot of people will love this. And with all the creatures and other things that is in Star Wars, it gives EA the opportunity to innovate, improve, and advance things that can influence and advance the franchise as a whole, the IP as well. But these are only my theories. I'm shooting out my opinions, things that I like, things that I dislike. Always make my opinions clear about the sequel trilogy. Again, I have to say this, and my only problem with that is that I feel as if the original trilogy characters were done dirty. They could have had a little bit more respect to their name. The sequel trilogy characters, mostly Finn and Poe, they were done dirty. I felt as if Rey truly stole the whole thing. I think it was really about Rey and Kylo Ren, when the story should have been about Kylo Ren focusing more on defeating the dark side and eventually turning to the light some way. Just any kind of way was better than what we were given. Even though, yes, Kylo Ren was showed to the light, I felt as if he was really done dirty. I felt as if Kylo Ren was even done dirty when he died.
Hi, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
But these are all just nitpicks on the sequel trilogy. I know there are other people who went deep into discussing. I've heard their point of views, and I do agree. I haven't even watched Rise of Skywalker, but I've watched the other ones, and I do agree. You can truly see their points of views once you watch it, and it becomes clear. But yes, this is my discussion basically on what Disney could have done, what they should have done, what I felt as if would have been better for the community and for the IP and for the fan base as well. Especially for the gaming community, since gaming is my main focus. But I do enjoy TV shows and movies and whatnot. Tell me what you think down below in the comment section, if you did make it this long. And hopefully we do see more and better through the transition going forward in Star Wars. Until next time, until then, ladies and gentlemen, peace.